One side of this one with Dan and Key is where we begin. Dan, what's the one place you want to see improvement from that Bucs offense on Sunday?
They got to get better in the red zone. The downside is no one's coming. No one's coming to help this red zone offense right now. They've had 11 plays down in the red zone area. They have 8 yards. That's almost impossible to be that bad. Now, red zone usually starts with your offensive line and then your people on the outside. Very similar to third down. They're getting beat up in the red zone when it comes to protection, and then they don't really have anybody, especially now that Mike Evans will not be playing in this game, that they feel can go win on one-on-ones. The fix for me is, I honestly believe, and I'm shocked to say this, they need to go with a little bit of RPO down in the red zone area. I would spread Green Bay out and give Tom the ability to hand the ball off on the edges or pull it and make a throw. This isn't an opportunity for him to keep it, but I think that playing spread football down there is the best option for them without a true winner on the perimeter.
Key, you confused by that?
Well, as soon as Dan said RPO, I was like, I wonder if he really meant that. But I understand what he's saying, fake him out with the Tom Brady RPO, spread him out. He's not keeping it for sure.
Right.
I agree with Dan. The red zone is a major problem for them, getting the football in the end zone. You don't have the tree out there, Mike Evans. But here's what I would say. Methodically move the football down the field, something that we all know Tom Brady can do. But you put Leonard Fournette a heavy dose of that. They didn't run the ball in particularly well against New Orleans, but they can run the ball well. We've seen them do it. We've seen what they did against the Dallas Cowboys in the past. We've also watched them do other things with other teams. You go back to when they played against the Detroit Lions, how they just utilized Leonard Fournette to a whole nother level. I think that's how you do it. You put the ball in his hands as much as you can, screen game, all of those sort of things to slow down some of that pass rush, and they'll put themselves in the perfect position to win the game.
Yeah, I get that point, but when it comes to the area that they're struggling the most, when you get down to the any coach or play caller can design stuff 20 to 20. That you can call plays for anybody there. But in those situational football moments, it's about people. And they don't have people. If you're Green Bay defensive, you're not sitting there going, you know what, let's play with some help in coverage against these receivers this week down in the red zone. They're going to pack the box, and they're going to play a bunch of one-on-one coverage. Their corners are good enough. That's why I say spread them out. Let Tom sit there and go, okay, where's the matchup that I like? You can get man-beating routes built into that. And then if he feels like they've got a numbers advantage, you can hand that ball off with a little bit of the RPO action. They got to get better down there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.